ground and let me rest. Catch me with the ground, cause I'm the best. Take it from me, I'm history. Bury me in a sarcophagus. My mausoleum's a museum, there's no stopping us. Take it from me, I got what you need. But give me everything I want all the time. Drink my blood, taste my wine. The breaking bread till I die. Bury me, put me in the grave, put me in the grave. Bury me, sleep away the pain, sleep away the pain. Put me in effigy, make me your pharaoh. Build me a tower filled with flowers under narrow. Make me your king, I'm everything. They call me royalty. Can I be forgiven? I got a room inside my tomb that I can swim in. Take it from me, I got what you need. But give me everything I want all the time. Drink my blood, taste my wine. The breaking bread till I die. Bury me, put me in the grave, put me in the grave. Bury me, sleep away the pain, sleep away the pain. Bury me, put me in the grave, put me in the grave. Bury me, sleep away the pain, sleep away the pain. Bury me, bury me, bury me, bury me. Give me everything I want all the time. Drink my blood, taste my wine. The breaking bread till I die. Bury me, put me in the grave, put me in the grave. Bury me, sleep away the pain, sleep away the pain. Bury me, put me in the grave. Bury me, sleep away the pain, sleep away the pain. Welcome everybody, grab a body and follow me to the lobby. So sorry about the zombies, the bones and the screams. A little dusty, but you can trust me. Oh, they must be on the way. Come closer, don't you know, sir? I'm supposed to keep you safe. It's oh so nice to meet ya. I'm the keeper of the crypt. If ghosts and goons defeat ya, I'll repeat the parts you skipped. Rule 1, survive. Rule 2, don't die. Rule 3, go beat the boss. Rule 4, get the high score. 5 lives, no more. Rule 6, no tricks. Because, oh sweet lacrimosa, tears will flow just like the rain. Oh sweet lacrimosa, it's game over, try again. Okay, who's next? Don't wait, just get some faith and let the rest compete. The chests you seek are yours to keep. The floors beneath your feet hold all the keys, so keep going keeper of the crypt. If ghosts and goons defeat you, I'll repeat the parts you skipped. Roll 1, survive. Roll 2, don't die. Roll 3, go beat the boss. Roll 4, get the high score. 5 lives, no more. Roll 6, no tricks. Because, oh sweet lacrimosa, tears will flow just like the rain. Oh sweet lacrimosa, it's game over, try again. Don't lose your composure, make the most of what you gained. Oh sweet lacrimosa, it's game over, try again.
Hello everyone, hello. Now, we're going to be doing some makeup, some special effects makeup for my next single matches. I kind of need to hurry because I don't have very much time, but I've done this before, so it should be fine. So let's get into it immediately. I'm going to show you all the things that we need and what we have and stuff. We have 1-ply tissue, which is when you take tissue and tear it into 2. I've got my liquid latex, which is what we'll need as well. I've got some fake blood. I've got some wet wipes. I've got a sponge. I've got my scissors, and I've got my bruise wheel makeup thing. Okay, so let's get into it actually immediately because we don't have much time. I need to cut this. Sorry, this is going to be so frantic because I need to hurry up. If you want to see what it is that I'm doing, you can look on my Instagram story. I've just posted it. I need to cut this sponge into 4 real quick so that we have 4 sponges. No, I've dropped it. Oh. Because we're gonna essentially ruin these sponges with the latex. So there's no point in ruining them all at once, basically. Okay, so we're gonna get our liquid latex and we're just gonna fucking apply. Okay? Shut this pen. Thank you. I think I got it from H&M. Okay, so liquid latex. Now this stuff, for the astute among you, is actually like extension bond. But it's basically liquid latex, so it should be fine. So I'm looking in this little mirror right here. So in case you're wondering where I'm looking, it's right here. Now, I've done this before, and it is fucking long, but the effect is cool. So tear away the excess. Now you really don't need to be too precise about this. In fact, the more messy you are, the more realistic it's going to look. You don't want to do too many layers though. I remember doing that last time and I was like, why did I do so many layers? I did not need to do that many layers. And then if it rips, it comes off. It doesn't matter. Very long time. And I don't have much time. So that's fine. And again, holes and stuff like that are perfectly fine. You kind of want that actually. I think that's going to come out quite cool. Cool, let's do a bit more. And it dries so quickly as well. So that's good. Take off little pieces and apply. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Sorry. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Do that on the chin. Nice and tissue. it's meant to look like burnt skin, so you kind of want it to be a bit textured. Okay. And this stuff dries pretty clear, so this will dries quite fast. So you want to seal down any of those edges. If the music's too loud, do tell me, because I need to edit this down. If you can't hear me, that kind of sucks. Okay, so we're just going to keep making myself look hideous. Now, dabi. Let's get a picture up of dabi for a sec. Just so that we know that we're not pulling ourselves astray. As you can see, there's a little picture of me where I've done this before. Dabi, my GRWM. Let's just make sure that we're following the shape. So it basically goes up to his ear. It goes from, which is here, basically what it is. So it goes from here, it goes around the ear, same on the other side. And it's all down the neck as well. So we're going to do the face first, and then we're going to get into the neck. It shouldn't take too long, because I know what I'm doing more so than I did before when I first did this. And I've got enough of everything. I'll probably tie up my hair. Cool. And then more tissue. Obviously that's too clean of an edge, but the thing is, this stuff is so like weird on the skin. Like, I mean obviously, but it's like tight on the skin. So we need a bit more texture there because that's a bit too smooth. I'm going to turn off the music, just so, in case you guys can't hear me or whatever. Just get some little bits, do like that, that's cool. Again, we don't want too many layers, because the first time I did this, I did way too many layers, and I was like, why did I do that? Like, you literally don't need that many, because we still need to paint it and everything. And the less you put on, the more comfortable it will be. And also, I feel like the more skin-like it will look, because it'll be thinner. Okay, let's just use our fingies for a sec. The thing is, this stuff comes off really easily as well, which is quite good. You just want to like soak it. Pricked it all off. Sick. Okay, cool. Let's do that again. Oh, this is going to be long. Okay. So, I think I'm using enough liquid latex. I think that might be the issue. Or I'm like not putting it on fast enough. There we go. That's better. Okay, yeah, it's coming back to me now. You want to get all those little bits as well. Like around the mouth. Again, we don't need to layer this up too much, because once you paint it, it's going to look like flesh anyway. And again, it's meant to be kind of like jagged and fucked, so it's fine. Okay, so a bit more. You just take a look. It's actually like, it's probably some of the easiest makeup to do, which is why I'm good at it. Because I'm not really that into or good at makeup, but this kind of thing anyone can do, because it's meant to look kind of fucked, so it's easy. I just don't. And the thing is, it doesn't take super long. It just depends on how like meticulous you want to be. If you really want to go in, it could take hours, but if you just want like a little thing, this is such for Halloween. This is such like an easy thing to do. Cool. Now I need to see how much of my like ears and hair I'm gonna do. Now his bottom lip is entirely covered, and I guess I'll do my bottom lip, but it could probably be just more of a like paint thing as opposed to like a actual tissue thing. But we'll do it a little bit. We won't do the whole mouth, but we'll do just a little. Because I want. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there we go. That is good. Now, as this goes on, it's going to get harder and harder to talk, but that's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I agree with myself. You just want that. You want that texture. This is such a strange video, but I promise it'll be worth it. Like once shit like this is done, it looks sick. Okay, let's start going down the neck. And this sponge is already getting ruined, which is why I cut it into 4, because there's no point in being able to. There's no point in having it if you can't like actually use it. You guys might have seen me do this before. I did also stream the last time I did this, so you might remember me doing this. It's just once the paint goes on, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. That looks cool. But at this stage, it's like, what is this maniac doing? You know? Oh, it's starting to get tight. Starting to get tight. Now, Tim is coming over. You guys know Tim. To, like, shoot the cover. And I'm going to be editing this down into, like, a time lapse. Which is why I'm trying not to make this take too long, because it's going to be long to edit. But, yeah, I'm going to edit this down into, like, a time lapse. So you guys can see. And you see that there? You want that kind of, like, raw edge. Because you don't want it ever to be, like, too smooth. Like, too straight of a line. Like, up here, we need to add a bit more. Because it needs to... I mean, in his particular case, it's meant to be, like... sewn back on, I think. I think that's kind of the vibe. So it does kind of have a bit of a edge, but we don't super want that. We want more of a like, I don't want to go too high up. Okay, let's keep going down the neck. Yeah, I remember the first time I did this, I did so many layers. It was so unnecessary. It was so thick and like hard to move. And I was like, why did I do that? Like you really only need like 1 or 2 layers. Okay, make sure that's nice and soaked, and then you just pull away. Nice. And the more ripped it is, the more it will look like skin. And the thing is, it just comes off. Like you can just roll it off and it comes off immediately. If you got any hair on your body, say goodbye to that, because that's gone. When it hits 5 o'clock, can someone tell me something? Because I need to tell Tim to leave. Okay. Let's do a bit more down the neck. Now I might be doing my arms. I haven't decided yet, because that's going to be a whole thing. I don't know. 1, if I have time, but 2, if I can be bothered. Okay. And again, all this stuff, really cheap. Like, this is such an effective thing to do for Halloween, or if you want to cosplay or anything. Because it's literally tissue. You kind of want to like fold it onto itself a bit. It's literally tissue. Sorry if I'm not speaking to the microphone. It's literally tissue, latex, and like paint. But the painting is where it kind of comes to life. So you want to make sure that you really go in on the painting. But again, it's not that like hard. I'm really trying to make sure to not get this in my hair, which I have a little bit, but it's fine. Probably should tie up my hair, but I'm not doing that. Okay. And as well, there needs to be, so he has it underneath his eyes. I'm probably going to do that last after I've done the whole neck. He's like underneath his whole eye has the same thing, but there's also a gap in between this and his eye. So we need to really make sure we don't go up too high. But we can roll it back. We can roll it back down a little bit. There we go. And again, it just gives us more texture. Yeah. Pull that down. And it all basically comes off in like one go. Okay. Oh, kind of hard to breathe. I can't lie. But it's fine. But again, that's why you don't do too many layers. Because it is very tight on the skin. You're more doing this for texture as opposed to anything else. Cool. Yeah, don't do too much, otherwise you will actually struggle to breathe. With this specific makeup anyway. I should probably take off this earring, but I'm not going to. Okay, time for some water. Make sure you do this in a well-ventilated place. Not that this isn't like skin safe or whatever. Not that this isn't skin safe or whatever. I mean, even if it isn't, I've used this before, so it's fine. If I go into anaphylactic shock or whatever, call an ambulance. Okay, let's get like just around here done, because I really don't want you to be able to see that there isn't any in any particular part. So let's do like that. Yeah. Cool. Again, it just needs to be. We just want the texture. That's what we need. And not specifically about making anything thicker or like protruding in any way. We just want the texture. Okay. Oh god, I was thinking about doing this for Halloween, but having this on for long periods of time is not the vibe. Like, it looks sick and it is cool, and it's like really a really effective way to have like probably the sickest costume of anyone at the party that you're going to be at. But it is long. Okay, time to smoke. Don't forget to give yourselves little breaks. Delicious. This is going to look great. I can already tell. It's very hard to speak. But yeah, this is what we got so far. It didn't really take that long. Probably what, like 20 minutes? I don't know. So we're going to bring it down basically to here. So I'm going to have to unbutton my blouse slightly. We're going to bring it down to here. I might do my arms, but it will rip out all of my arm hair. And I can't be able to shave my arms beforehand. So I might just paint them. I don't know. But Dabi has his like I think it's from like here to like here, which is a lot. I don't know. I might wear this shirt actually. Maybe just like make it white in post or something. Or could be blue. I don't know. Anyway, let's just have a little break. You guys, let me know. I'm trying not to have a panic attack, so I hope that's helping. One sec. Made a little Instagram post about this. Let's just see if it's uploaded. Okay, it has. Okay, sick. Okay. Told everyone in the Discord. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Oh, fuck. Let's message Tim. This shouldn't take that long. I was thinking that this was going to take like hours and hours and hours, but I don't think it will. And you guys will get to meet Tim. Okay. Let's keep going because I want to be done before Tim gets here. I don't know if I will be, but he can chill. Oh. Fuck. Yeah. Chill. Okay. Apparently he left an hour ago, which is insane. But okay, we just need to go faster. Okay. Okay, so down the neck. It doesn't even take that much tissue. See, again, I was layering the shit out of this last time. We don't want these that straight edge there. I was doing like 4 or 5 layers. This is probably enough, to be honest. And any sponge you use will be destroyed. So get into that. Oh, my poor chest hair. That's going to come out, isn't it? Cool. Again, really don't want to rip out the hair on my head. Get rid of these straight edges. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Why did he leave already? Because I wanted to take pictures, but like, I'm just going to be sitting here doing this, and there's nowhere for him to sit and to watch me, unless he sits in my living room to thingy. Okay. It's honest. It won't take as long as I think. As long as I'm thinking it's going to. I did like 4 layers last time, and it's just in the makeup application, really. That's the thing that makes it look cool. You just need a little bit of this for the texture. Oh god. Okay. Let's keep going. Again, you don't want it to look like it's not going all the way out. I mean, we're not shooting from behind, so I'm not actually going to do the back of my neck. But I don't want it to look like it just stops there. I'm glad it's cooled down a bit as well, because it was fucking boiling. It's weird watching you text me. I can't laugh. It's funny because I can't laugh. I'm already impressed. Thank you. It's gonna get there. It's getting there. Honestly, we just need to... I'm so glad that I've done this once before, and this isn't the first time I'm ever doing this. Because again, I don't know how many times I need to mention this, but I did so many layers before. And you don't need to do that many layers. Even this is probably enough. Just painted. You just need to paint it really well, and then it's fine. But I've got my I just luckily just have all this stuff. Like, I didn't buy this specifically for this. I've just had this shit for ages. I've got like a bruise wheel which has all the colors you would need to make it look like your skin is damaged. And then I've also got a little bit of fake blood, which I won't really, because burnt skin doesn't really like bleed, but it's shiny from where like the scar tissue is. So we will be using it in like the hollow parts, like here, to make it look like the skin around it has opened away, and this part is just like new flesh. So anywhere there's like holes in the skin, we want it to be like shiny. Okay. Again, it looks so dumb when it's like this, but it gets better. Okay. Time for the décolletage, which is this part of your body, apparently. Again, we don't want it... I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but the reason why doing this kind of thing is so good is because you don't have to be perfect at all. Like, the more mistakes you make, the better it will look, because it's meant to be fucked, you know? Like, damaged skin doesn't really have straight lines. Let's get this bit. You do have to be aware of the fact that it will feel like someone's sitting on your throat, which is why, again, I'm saying don't do too many layers, which I definitely did before. Because the more layers you add, the more constricting it is. Okay, are we running out of tissue? Okay, let's make another ply. So if you are wondering, you get a single piece of tissue. You get like a needle or something really. Yeah, we're SFXing. Do you remember the last time I did this, Cherry? Were you here for this? Should we listen to matches while we do this? I suppose we should. Why not? As you guys are all here. This is for the matches cover. Valk in the chat is going to come over to my house. He's on his way right now to shoot the cover. I thought... No, I actually hate being choked. Like, it's my least favourite thing. Matches. Also, the mix and master is all done. I think this is that version. If it's not, I don't know. But let's listen to that. Remember when you made wings in your crap? Bro, do you remember that? That was... Oh, I can't believe I streamed that. Completely forgot about that.
The shadows great belong to the light. Push my silhouette to the side. Flicker in my candlelight.
I'm never doing that again. I hate bleaching my hair straight.
Bring the box of dynamite. Learn to be the one you like. Break the silence, burn the night again.
For me specifically, because of how
the taste of gasoline, striking matches in my dreams. A little immolation now and then.
Stuff like this.
Kiss me with the kerosene. Keep enough into my cocktail, the propulsion into my drive. Call the brigade, don't let me fade overnight. You take the high road when my head is high. Please turn the lights low. Give it all you got, you're burning my soul. Don't you ever stop over my dead body. Bring me the matches, light me on fire. I'm burning brighter every night. Bring me the ashes, set me alive. I'd rather burn than say goodbye.
Like, thankfully though, the sun's gone away.
Smoke inhalation.
I don't know if I can hear it. Oh, I think the music's too loud.
Losing my patience. I've lost my mind.
We didn't have music.
Asphyxiation. I've lost sensation.
No, this isn't sponsored, but it should be.
Bring me the matches, light me on fire. I'd rather burn than say
So we're gonna do all
goodbye.
this. Basically so that you can't see any of the
Bring me the
I don't know if we're gonna wear this
ashes,
shirt.
set me alive.
Then
I'd
we're gonna do
rather
Under My Eyes,
burn
and then
than
we're
say goodbye.
By the time Ting gets here, we'll probably be painting. That's gonna be long, but we just basically do a base coat of like purple and red, and then we do black, and like it's gonna be the whole thing. But let's stop talking about it and do it. I think I might have to. It is a good song, isn't it? Alright, let's pause that. I'm gonna have to do this. This is fine. Probably didn't need to buy this much liquid latex, but I don't know, because I might do my arms. Should I do my arms? You guys can tell me if I should do my arms or not. I don't know. I might be insane. So yeah, this is for the cover for that song. Your music is too loud. Ah. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I've turned off the music. I'm going to turn up my microphone. Because I can't really be right next to the mic while doing this. But we won't play music. It's fine. There we go. That's good. That's good. Okay, we're going to go a little bit further down the chest. When he was shooting it, literally today, Tim, who is Valk in the chat, is on a train now, coming to my house with his camera. And we're going to shoot it in my living room. Now that will be a surprise. You guys won't be privy to that. But that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, no, trust mate. Which is I'm trying to like kind of hurry up because I didn't know that he was leaving. I thought I had more time. And I have a lot of painting to do and this shirt's probably going to get ruined. But it's fine. Doesn't matter. In fact, fuck, this shirt is definitely going to get ruined. This is new as well. It's fine. Okay. More liquid latex. I think we're good on. Let's see. Are we good for the face? Is that a good amount of texture? We need something. We need a bit more. We need some tissue here. Let's do some tissue here. That's the thing. That's again why we're doing the tissue, because the liquid latex dries clear. So it'll be white and you'll be like, oh, okay, sick, I don't need to add any there. And then, but you realise, oh wait, no, I actually do, because it dries clear and you're like, fuck, there isn't anything there. It's just texture. We just want the texture, you know? Okay. This is looking good. And just imagine this all painted. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be sick. Okay. Bit more on the chest and I think we'll be done. It shouldn't take as long as it did the first time I did it. If you guys have any questions, feel free. Again, I've done this once before and it turned out really well. But it's the painting of it that will be the true test of my skills as an amateur person that's good at a lot of random things. Like, I think I'm a like jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing. Like, I can sculpt, I can draw, I can paint, I can do special effects makeup, I can sing, I can do hair, I can produce, I can play the piano. I can sew. I'm one of these people that's like, if buying it is too expensive, I can figure out how to do it. And I will. And I have multiple times. So that's kind of my vibe. Is that I'll just learn how to do something. Like, I don't care. Okay, again, we don't want any parts that are like too clean looking. We want it all to be like ripped. Is there a plot to the video? Or are we just going for dabi? Oh, no. It's not the music video. We're shooting the cover. We're just shooting the cover. And then I'm going to be doing some TikToks and stuff. Some promo. Yeah. We're just shooting the cover. So I've got a photographer coming with his camera. I'm not loving the gaps in between the parts on my chest. See if you guys can see. Like, okay, wait. So if we had it buttoned up to like here, you'd never know. You'd never know. But we'll do it a little bit more. Sorry. Okay. Like, I don't like it when you can see, like, you see right here where it's like square. There's like a square here. I don't want that because that's unrealistic in like burnt skin technique, you know? Like, that wouldn't happen. Okay. I think we're almost done. We need to do my like clavicle and like shoulder muscles a bit, but I don't think we need. God, I'm gonna be fucking starving after this. Because again, if you do too many layers, it literally becomes like you're mummifying yourself, and you really don't want that. So don't do that to yourself because it's unnecessary. Okay, it's not difficult to breathe right now, but I am very present of the fact that there is a lot of shit on my face and neck, which isn't always the vibe, but I don't know, I'm used to it now. At first, while I was doing this just now, I was like, oh god, this feels fucking horrible, but it's fine now. There's like a sense of like, oh shit, I can't breathe, but I think that's just my body's like reaction to the fact that when would it ever be in this scenario? Like, when would I ever feel like this other than if I wasn't able to breathe? So I think my mind's just a bit like, oh, what's going on here? But it's fine. Okay, so I already can't wait to take this off though. Jesus, actual fuck. But I need to make 30 videos. Like, I've got all these candles and I've got all these matches and stuff, and I'm not doing this again for at least another year. So we need to get this all in now. I'm gonna do like one here because I don't like all the gaps. This sponge is already fucked. I'm glad we got more latex though. Again, not too many, not too much, because we don't want to choke ourselves. That's better. Look at that. Look at that texture. Look at all that texture. You can't buy that. You can't buy that kind of texture. Yeah, look at those folds and creases. Lovely. Okay. Ooh, really feeling it on the throat now though. So we're gonna do like around, we're gonna do like around here, and then I think we're done for this section. And then we're gonna do under the eyes. And with the eyes, you wanna go as thin as possible because you really shouldn't have that anything there anyway. But like we might not even do tissue. We might not even do tissue there. We might just do liquid latex. I need to charge this. Also, if you are ever going to do this, make sure everything you need is right next to you, because I did not want to have to get up. Okay, almost done. And we've gone through. So you get these from like the hair shop. It's used for gluing extensions into your, like onto your scalp, which I wouldn't super recommend. It's probably best to sew them in, but if you want to do it, I don't know, I'm not going to stop you. But it's a really cheap alternative to buying liquid latex, because often with liquid latex you have to buy it in bulk, so you get like 4 liters of it, and I did not need that much. So yeah, we should make sure we don't have any straight lines. Like here, you see right here, there's like a straight line that would never exist, so we need to cover that. But yeah, this is like, I think like £1 for like this much, and I've not even gone through a whole little bottle. Obviously if you're doing something more intense, more zombie-like, or more of your body, you probably want to get more than this, but I have 3 of these, and I've almost finished this one, and I've done my entire bottom half of my face and my neck, so you really don't need that much. And again, you just don't want any straight lines, which with tissue is difficult because it's all straight lines, but as long as you rip it, it's fine. I have confidence in my ability to do shit. So, oh god, we have to do here. You can definitely see that. Also, can you see that? Yeah, let's do like here and here, and then we'll be done. Because the rest is just going to be makeup. Like, we don't need texture everywhere. Sometimes your skin is just like discolored. It's not like fried. Really trying not to get any of this on my actual shirt, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's split this in half. I wonder when Tim's going here. Just rip the 2 pieces in half. Now I wouldn't suggest going like, say your neck for example, I wouldn't suggest going all the way around. Even if you are doing like a thing where, I don't know, you've got your hair up or whatever and you want to go all the way around, I wouldn't do it, because it would feel like you're being choked, and not in a fun, silly, sexy way, in like a, like, oh, I feel like I'm dying kind of way. At least for me anyway, I wouldn't suggest it. But as long as you don't encapsulate yourself in this, you should be fine. Okay, cool. That's good. You can't tell. Let's rip off this bit. Cool. And then this little pocket here, and then we're done for the bottom half, I think. We might roll off these edges a bit, so they're not as straight. I am boiling, but it's fine. Art is to suffer, as they say, and I am definitely doing that. I mean, I buried myself alive for a music video. Wants a little bit of liquid latex and tissue. Am I right, fellas? I can't even see what's going on there, but neither can you, so it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. You do be right. I do be right. You're right. I do be. Okay, so we've got. Let me just move this out of the way. We've basically got all of this done. Anything around this will just be makeup because I can't be bothered. But we're just gonna clean up some of the mouth here, so it's more of a because his is like a straight line. We're gonna get it a bit there, and then now we're gonna do under the eyes, and we're gonna be really careful doing under the eyes because we don't actually want to blind ourselves. Okay, let's get my hair out of the way. My hair looks amazing, by the way. Notice that none of you have said anything about that, but that's fine. I guess I just thought we were friends, but that's cool. I guess not. Okay, let's do like around the mouth, around the ears, and then we'll do the eyes last. Now, again, if this gets in your hair, the hair that it gets in doesn't exist anymore. So, be aware about that. Okay, so we want to press. And then we want to rip away. And then there's our texture. Really press that in. Remember when you had surfer hair for a minute and you said you never do dreads again? Yeah, I realised that as much as I actually don't like having dreadlocks, like I don't think it looks nice. It's kind of the best that my hair can ever be. So it's kind of the trade-off that I have to, it's my cross to bear. Is that this is the nicest that my hair will ever look. So I kind of have to accept that. I really liked it when it was straight, but it's impossible to keep it that way. Unless I literally want to take up doing my hair as like a part-time job, it's not worth it. I like dreads. Well, you should get dreads then. But no, thank you. That's very nice of you. I don't like them, but I don't really have a choice. So that's why I keep my hair this way. Also, it's easy. Like, I don't really have to do anything, and it will kind of always look nice. I just wake up and it looks nice. Well, as nice as it can look, anyway. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. And I should do my ears. I'll do my ears a little bit, but I don't know if I can be bothered to, like, put liquid latex on my ears. I think I'll just paint my ears. Or I might even cover them. Sorry, I'm not talking to the microphone. I just need to stop doing that. So I'm going to be editing this down into a little ticky-tock. No, that's fine. Okay. That's kind of the shape that we want. The mouth is good. Let's bring this down. Oh. And the more fucked, the better. Okay, so this is where it's going to be long. So everyone fucking pray for me and whatever. Because I really should tie up my hair, but I'm not going to. We're going to do under the eyes now. So, like I was saying earlier, there's a definitive gap in between where his mouth is burnt and where his eyes are burnt. So we need to make sure that we don't bring this too far down, but also not so close to our eye that we actually blind ourselves. So just do a little bit. So I wouldn't say, like, if you have dark circles, don't bring it to where your dark circles start. Like, I'm not going to go closer to my eye than this because there's no point. Like, I can just do makeup. But we still want that texture. So we're going to do a bit of that. And then we're going to rip away. Nice. Nice. And we want just a little on the inner corner because we want that kind of like rounded shape. We need to bring this back a bit. I'd say nice little bit of ASMR for you guys there. We're gonna and if you're wondering how this feels, it feels horrible. But the longer it's on, the less you notice how horrible it feels. Yeah, we want that like round shape. But again, don't bring it too close to your eyes because you don't need to. Okay. So, and anything that you need up there, just do it with makeup. There we go. A bit more. Now, if you were doing a more like cartoon version of dabi, like accurate to the anime or whatever, you would do much more defined straight lines because it's like that's how he's drawn. But I like doing it in a way where it looks like actual burnt human flesh. So I like it a bit more undefined. Get a little bit on my finger. And again, we'll probably end up using just one bottle of this, which is good because then you guys know you could do this whole thing with just one little bottle of this stuff, which is a bargain, I would say. You got me falling out the sky, up on the mountain, watch me ride all the way up, all the way down. I don't feel cold, I feel the fire, feeling the snow, I'm feeling lighter, all the way up and all the way down. Again, don't let them join together. You don't want them to join together. You want them to be separate entities. Because remember, we still need to attach staples. I hope you haven't forgotten about that. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe. It's kind of the vibe that you want. What is that stuff? It's liquid latex. Or, let's see if it'll focus. Do I need to do the YouTuber thing? Oh, it actually kind of works. Kind of. It's like, it's what you would use for gluing extensions in. But it's just liquid latex, that's all it is. Okay, that looks good. That looks fine. The rest we can do with makeup. Let's have a little break, little smoke break. Oh, okay. Now this is where the wicket is going to start getting sticky. Because we're going to have to paint. And painting is going to be long. But I think we can do it. I think it'll be fine. Oh, I'm already wanting to take this off. It's flexible though. Like I can open my mouth. I can like chew and whatever if I wanted to. I can still like eat if I needed to. Okay, let's do the other eye. I really want to use one sponge and one bottle. So bring it in this way a bit more. Yeah, that should be good. And we can just use our excess pieces. I hope no one knocks on my door today because I am not answering it for shit, bruh. You got me falling out the sky, on the mountain, watch me ride the way up, all the way down. I don't feel cold, I feel the fire. Is that already dried? Mad. Feeling lighter all the way up and all the way down. Caught in the frozen powder, watching the golden hour. I'm gonna go where wind blows now. Okay. A little bit in the inner corner, and then we're done. I can't imagine don't do this high or drunk, because it's going to be horrible. Like, you will not enjoy your time doing this. Okay, just a little piece in the inner corner, and then we're done. Cool. We might bring it up a bit more. Get our shapes nice and... Okay. So, let's just rip off any excess bits. So they're just going to get in the way. Cool. We're pretty much done. This is exactly how it looked the last time I did it, so that's a good sign. It's also good if you want to wax, but you don't want to pay for it. Just rip away any bits. Because you kind of need to decide, once you start paying it, that's kind of what you're doing, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna get a new sponge now. And we're gonna go in dry. No, I might wet this sponge. I'm gonna wet this sponge. Good thing I've got drinking water. I probably shouldn't be using this for this, but whatever. Okay. So we're gonna go in with this like dark red color first. And you want to try and spread it out as much as you can. Now don't just use one colour, because skin, especially when it's like burnt, is obviously many different colours. But you want to get like a bruise wheel specifically, otherwise it's just going to be long to try and get it the colours that you want it to be. Let me do this so I don't ruin this shirt. Okay. And obviously bring it down to where your actual skin is. Now we've got white and we've got black and we've got like this yellowy colour. Let's go in with a bit of that. Just as like a sort of sickly hue. This is where the majority of the work goes into it, because if this looks dumb, the whole thing is going to look dumb, you know? But as you can see, it's not that hard to make it look fucked. You just need to be patient and try and cover the white as much as you can. I'm going with a little bit of black. Now, you don't really want to use too much black, because skin often, even when it's burnt, isn't like actually charred. But for a bit of dimension, it's fine. and then we'll like shine it all up. Because skin, when it's especially when it's this burnt, is a lot more shiny than you'd think it would be. Cool. And then let's see if we use our finger. Might go in with the finger for a little bit. I mean, why not, you know? Gives us a bit more precision. We just want to cover up that like white. But also don't actually put like fingerprints into your skin because that'll look stupid. And with the purple, we're really going in with this purple and this red. And then a bit of the black. Let me move this so you can see what I'm doing. See, I can't even feel how tight it is on my skin anymore. Like, I'm just used to it now. Like, it feels fine. But when you're applying it, you're like, God, what is happening to me? Like, a bit more of that yellow. Let's do a bit more of that, actually. Okay, it's a very good, like sickly skin color. The yellow, as you can see. And at this point, you just need to get it on. Like, don't worry too much about it being like sick and the exact thing that you're like trying to do. You just want to cover. Try not to go too dark though, like I did there, but it's fine. Should we let's dip into some of our blood. Get a new sponge. And this will give you that like wetness. Pro streamer, thank you. This will give us some of that like wetness we're after. Really don't use too much of this though, because burnt skin it's not bloody, but it is kind of wet. You see, it's just about dimension. It's about making sure that nothing is too homogeneous. Nothing is too exactly the same in too many places, because it confuses the eye. If you can't see where one thing starts and one thing ends, it looks a lot more natural. And then the parts that were tissue become exposed flesh, you see, because the tissue is lighter than the surrounding parts. So stuff like here and like here just look like skin, like raw skin, because the tissue is lighter than the parts surrounding it. Now, you want like, in certain sections, I'm going to put like a lot, because I want that like shine. But don't use too much blood, because everything will just be red and nothing will look like you want it to. I hope you can hear me. I'm sorry if I'm not talking to the microphone that much. I just need to get this on, you know? I haven't even done the face yet. But I think it's better to start down here first. Also, I need to take 100 pictures and then also make 100 TikToks. So today's going to be long. I probably won't take this off until like the middle of the night. Should I stream with this on? I mean, I am streaming. What am I talking about? I literally am streaming with this on. But I guess I mean like play a video game, but no, fuck that. I should be doing this for Halloween, but I'm not doing this for Halloween. I'm going as a vampire for Halloween because I can't be bothered to do anything else. And also, like, I might as well, like I have all the clothes and hair and skin and face, so. That, can you imagine? Should we watch all of My Hero Academia? So look at the difference between this and then this. Like you can see just from the blood, really brings out the like exposed flesh vibe, which we are after, but I'm trying to really cover this tissue. I mean, I've seen all of it, and apparently the manga is quite good. I don't know. There's something about My Hero Academia that I think it's the whole thing of like, it's this very similar thing to Dragon Ball Z, where it's like, why does anyone else even bother doing anything? Because you know that the main character is just gonna save the day anyway. Like, in a scenario like that, why is there even other characters apart from the main character? Because they, like, compared to him, they do nothing. And it's one of those shows, and I'm a bit like, okay. You're kind of just waiting for the main character to do everything, because he does do everything. And like, some people do some other things sometimes, but it's like, no one's as strong as the main character, so I'm kind of dumb. Okay. And again, I would suggest everything that I have that I'm doing this with. I know I like Deku too. Like, he's a fine character, but he's a bit of a Mary Sue, you know. Like, he can't do anything wrong, and I mean, he can do things wrong, but like, I guess that's his like charm or whatever. I don't know. He's a bit long, but he's very nice. I like him. But yeah, all the things that I've shown you to do this with is probably the minimum amount of things that you could do this with. I would definitely suggest having fake blood. I would definitely suggest having this bruise wheel. You need the tissue, you need the latex. This is like the minimum that you can get away with. You could obviously do more. You could use like glycerin to make it shiny. You could use like prosthetics and stuff built in. There's like ones that you can buy that you apply. But to do exactly this is all you need. Okay, we're gonna go in with a bit more blood now. Just a touch. And you kind of let it decide what it wants to do. Like, the parts that are gonna be like exposed flesh, it will just gravitate to where it should be. But you don't want to do, you don't really want to go too like gruesome, which I mean is ironic, obviously, but like, it needs to be fairly like muted. It can't just be like blood, 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 you know? Let's really dig into this, because I'm still seeing far too much white. And as what I was saying before, this is the longest part. This is the part that takes the longest. It's just covering up all the white. But again, you don't want to go too dark, because then you're covering up all the texture. Now you're mostly using these two colours. I might get another sponge for the white and the yellow, because I don't want to just turn those like red, which is why we cut our sponges in half. Now this could be good for like highlighting some bits, but I mostly want it for that yellow colour, that like sickly yellow. Just to bring it down a bit to a more like skin colour. Probably should have done a base coat of this first, but it doesn't matter. Again, this is why this is great, because it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. So we've got our blood sponge, our latex sponge, our makeup sponge, and our highlight sponge. Using what's already on there to like diffuse everything, because there's so much fucking product on this now. This is too purple though compared to everything else, so we'll bring in that blood to make it a bit more red. But we're like dry brushing the tissue, which is fine because then it brings up edges. It gives us a bit more texture. Like the skin is actually like peeling. We just want to cover that white. Look at that. We've done so much. Oh, I'm boiling. Okay. Dip into more of that red. Really blend out. You don't want to leave any like dots or like fingerprints or like anything like that. And in that pocket, oh god, that's a bit too much. We'll sort that out in a sec. In that pocket here in my skin, we're going to make that all blood. So it literally looks like the skin is like completely come away. You don't want to bring it up too high though. I mean, obviously the skin in between these two things wouldn't just be like perfect. So you want to fuck them up a little bit, but you need to be mindful of the fact that it needs some space and it needs some definition. Otherwise it's just going to look a blur of like, you can't even tell what's happening. Now you can really see the difference between where the blood is and where the blood isn't. Like it just gives it that extra layer of like, oh, this is actual skin. Whereas like this without the blood is a bit like Halloween-y? I don't know. I think the blood really does help, which is ironic. You'd think it wouldn't do that much. But like, I think it does ground it in reality a bit more. Okay, we're definitely getting there. Let's step into the black. And if bits come off, that's fine. Again, you want that texture. Really try not to ruin the shirt, but it's going to get ruined. There's no way it won't. Which is a shame because it's new. I don't even know why I'm wearing this. It doesn't matter. I'll just wash it. I'm probably going to bleach this shirt anyway. I think I want it white. Okay, a bit down here. Just a bit. Now, on the neck, I think we want it to be some of the darkest bits. Just to give it that sort of, look, I love the way that it's like, it like wrinkles. It's looking good, thank you. Let's see, go a little bit darker. And again, if I can do this, you guys can do this. Like, there's not really any rhyme or reason to this. It's just, you need to use the right colors. And then it's easy. But if I had to like blend and make these colors myself, it'd be fucking long. Okay, so everything's a bit too purple. So we're gonna go in with our blood, and we're really trying not to use too much of this because at the same, we don't want it to just be a mess. So like something like here, that's what we want. We want that because it makes it seem like that part is deeper and further recessed. But for everywhere else, we just kind of want like we want to change the hue a bit. We're going to take it from that purple colour. I mean, it's purple, it's going to be purple, but we don't want it to anywhere the exact same colour, you know? Look at that. I mean, look at that. I look like fucking Freddy Krueger, mate. Look at me. Alright. Now again, if you wanted to go in and really like, if you've got like a makeup brush, you could really go in and like shadow out parts that you want to be more further recessed, and then use some highlight and stuff to bring out the parts that you want to be like brighter. But I can't be bothered. I hope Tim lets me know when he's here, because I'll have no way of knowing. And again, some of that sickly yellow, just so that the surrounding skin isn't too perfect. Okay, and then let's get our this one. Bring it back down. Okay, so let's sort out that bit where I went up too high. I'm gonna get makeup white. Also, get makeup whites if you're gonna do this, because why not, you know? Okay, so there we go. Okay. Now I might do my arms, but I also might not, because it's take forever. How long has it been? I actually can't say. Can someone tell me how long we've been streaming for? Because I do not know. Is it time for a little break? I suppose it could be. An hour and a half. Okay, cool. Not too long. And I'll see if I can get a bit closer in that, but we need a bit more blood, I'd say. Let's get our blood sponge. It's really a balancing act of not overdoing it, but also not underdoing it. It seems like there needs to be more like here. Yeah, there we go. It was a bit too focused like here. It needs to be more like on this side. It's very necrotic. It's also it's almost like cartoon levels of like if your skin was like this, you'd be dead. But I'm kind of into it. It's like it's like cartoon levels of like necrotic. But it's stylized, you know. Okay, we need a bit more black. It's looking a bit too light. I mean, the thing is as well, because I'm taking pictures with this, we can decide what we want the colours of everything to be. How is Tim not here yet? He left time ago. Yeah, it's too light on this side compared to all of this. I wish you guys could see it in person though. It looks wild in person. You'll get to see Tim's reaction to it, I think. And he can tell you. It's a lot darker in person than it is on camera. Like it looks a lot more realistic. On the camera it's very like purple, but it's in real life is quite dark. Really making sure there's no white left. Hopefully Tim gets there and we can just start. We can just start shooting. And I love that you can't really see, but the way that my neck like moves with it, and it like twists and like folds on itself, is exactly what your skin would do if it was like this. So again, it's a really cool and easy way to get this effect without actually having to do that much. Okay, so we're gonna go on the ears a little bit. I'm not gonna go in on the ears because I can't be bothered, but we're just gonna do a little bit. There we go. Just so they look like a part of it, but not too much a part of it. Just rip whatever that is off. Cool. We're almost done. We just need to do here. These little bits. Maybe Tim is here and he's just like can't get in or whatever. Okay, yeah. Let's do the face. Let's get this done. to put some blood there. I'm not really going to be doing this ear because of the way that my hair is. You'll never see it anyway. So, but we need more blood because again, it just gets purple, and we don't need it to be purple. I'd love to do some shots outside, but I actually feel like someone will call the police. So, this is no reason for me. In the area that I live, there's no reason for anyone to look like this. And they're not going to understand why anyone would do such a thing. Okay, that's a bit too much. So let's spread it out. I want like a bit more here. It just, the blood just adds depth. You see that? It becomes a lot more visceral. I think. I'm gonna check my phone because maybe he is here. No, still not here. Crazy. Okay, almost done. Oh, he is here. Is he at the door? To interrupt, but I believe you are. Okay, shit. Okay. Say hello to Tim, everyone. I'll be right back. 1 second. Hello, Tim.
Hello, sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Sorry about that. Is your bell work?
No,
Ah, fair.
it's still boiling outside.
It's quite hot.
Okay, fair.
Also, you need to turn up your mic on your stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for telling me that now.
Someone else. I'm assuming you're still streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw some on the comments that you were quiet. So it's not just. It wasn't just me.
Oh,
shit. That's right by the entrance.
Yeah. Let me give you this tour again.
Yeah, sure.
So this is the kitchen.
Yeah,
This
okay,
is the
bleach.
bathroom.
Cool.
This is the bedroom. This is the living
Oh,
room.
nice. Where were you streaming previously?
I used to stream in the bedroom, in the living room,
Yeah.
and then that's the thing that I was doing on the wall.
What's it?
It's from the Isle of Dogs. It's a Japanese snowfield with loads of cats all over it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
It's not cool when you hear this.
Yeah, no, it's chilled out. Let me get you a chair in
Yeah.
case you want to watch or whatever.
Yeah.
Take that.
Take part in a degree.
Yeah.
I didn't realise this was. I didn't know that was stairs there.
Yeah. What does it look like?
So on your stream, it just looks like, I don't know, it looks like that's the wall. Do you know what I mean? Like, it looks like that's just skirting.
Yeah. Well, because I lived in that little area, which is completely empty. I was like, I should really use this. For something.
Flower Boy said Tim's here hugs.
Yeah, because they were like, I think he's here. Because I was just asking them, I was like, where the fuck is he?
I said, sorry to interrupt your stream, but I think I'm outside.
Okay. Sorry that everything's a mess right now.
Mate,
But- I mean, just this section. Like,
Yeah,
I wasn't talking about the rest of my.
That's
No.
fine.
No, I'm joking. Okay. So if you would like to sit there in the shadows.
Yeah, no, I forgot one thing. I always forget one thing every time I leave. I forgot my tripod.
Oh fuck! Do we need that?
No, again, it's a nice to have, not a must have. So.
Okay, cool.
How do you make yourself louder?
Oh yeah, probably by talking into the microphone, which I'm not doing because I'm trying to get this done. We're almost done there. You actually came at the perfect time because I was gonna suggest that you leave later than you did, but we're almost done. I thought that this was gonna take me longer than it did.
Said get here at 5, so by 3:30 I left. But actually, I left at closer to 4 to be honest. But I just took my time. I walked the rest of the way here.
Oh, what, from the station?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Long.
From which station?
No, don't want to dox here.
What?
You know the one you get a bus from.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's clever actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't dox me. Because there's some people in the chat who would who would want to know.
Exactly, don't worry, I'm quite well versed in.
Do you stream?
I tried for a bit. I only streamed to my friends. Like
I feel like you'd be a good streamer.
I might work. I don't think I had a webcam. I just tried it out with friends, but given my living situations for the past 2 years, not something that's feasible. Actually, well, even when I tried streaming, it wasn't really feasible because it was in my living room and my partner at the time was watching TV in the background. So obviously, I can either, I didn't want to include her in the stream because obviously
Yeah.
she couldn't be there.
Yeah.
It's either I oh, can you not be in the living room?
Mm.
Or either I don't stream, so I straight up stream.
Could you stream from your bedroom or whatever, or no?
Now, yeah, potentially.
Okay. Yeah.
Internet, problem is the internet's not great.
Yeah, for some reason, my internet here is weirdly really good. I'm not too sure why, but it's really good.
Gigabit.
I think I must do, because like I have no issues when it comes to the internet. Even like using stuff like Stadia or there's like stream on demand services or whatever. It all runs perfectly.
Oh, you gave it a go?
Yeah. The GeForce Now and that.
Yeah, nice. No, yeah, my issue is also where I live in a 3-story flat, 3-story house. The Wi-Fi's on the ground floor, so I'm connecting to a extender, but it's not.
Right.
A bit iffy. So when I'm playing Counter-Strike with my friends on Mondays, I often lag out, like get a little decent. The hotspot.
Oh, long mate, yeah. That does sound stress.
Yeah, they're also because I'm split between 5 people and probably about 30 devices.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that.
We only have probably about 100 something megabits. Between the 5 of us, so it's going to be eaten up a lot. So, because if you're going to stream, you've got to do it well, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean,
no, but you got to be at least 1080p. You can't really be doing 720 is a push, but you definitely can't stream in 480.
No, you can't because no one will watch it. But
yeah, exactly.
I remember when I started, the stream was a mess, mate. Like, I was like, my computer would get too hot and it would freeze, and like, I don't know why these men watched me for so long, but they fucking did.
Boy.
Hux used to stream off his laptop. Yeah, exactly. I used to have to put my hairdryer on underneath the computer.
That's poverty levels.
And like pause it because it was too hot.
Things are back in the days when it was just in TV, that's probably fine. But now, same with YouTube videos. In theory, anyone can do it, but you're not going to get anywhere if you're anyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The barrier to entry is a lot higher now because you've got to get the good tech. Because why would we watch someone who's got a mediocre setup
when everyone else has got a really good setup?
Yeah.
But saying that though, I do still think it's about you as a person.
Oh, 100%.
Like, you can have a sick setup and be a boring person. You know.
I think you're a great person if you've got like a really naff setup though, because it's 2 steps, isn't it? It's getting people in and then keeping them.
Yeah.
So if it looks good, people get in, and then if you're a really personality, then they'll stay.
Yeah.
But it's that initial effort of getting people in, isn't it? Like when you're on someone's browsing through Twitch. I don't know, because I don't browse Twitch.
I don't either. Yeah, I only watch people I like. Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
It's fair. Same. I don't watch like anyone or everything. You've got the massive streamers that have like 20k viewers. It's like, everyone else is watching them.
I only really watch my friends, to be honest.
Same. But because I don't browse Twitch, I don't look for like a stream. If I'm browsing, I'm trying to look at YouTube, and then if I'm commenting on YouTube, I just play a game or do something.
Yeah.
Like as the type of person who does consume like 3 or 4 types of media at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was very close to my eye. That's not good.
It's not quite dabi, it's more like natural burn victim.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was saying that earlier. It's like, if you wanted to do this in a cartoony way, it would be a lot more like straight and specific.
Singular colour as well.
Yeah, exactly. But I like doing this in a way where it actually looks like I've been set on fire.
Yeah, no, it's quite severe.
Yeah.
You've got red on you.
Okay, let's do a little bit of that. But yeah, we're nearly done.
No
shouldn't
rush.
take that.
I don't know how the shoots, how I'm going to shoot stuff. Yeah, obviously I know how I'm going to take photos, but I don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
I'm not professional. I mean, technically I am. I've been paid once.
Ooh.
It's a very because I quoted them like a quarter of an actual cost.
I mean, it doesn't. We're not doing anything crazy. It's just.
Yeah, it won't be good, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, definitely. But I think because there's so much going on my face, we can go a lot simpler in terms of like the actual pictures.
Yeah. I want to somehow get some fire involved.
Yeah, I mean, I've got loads of candles, and I've got loads of matches, and I've got room to set things on fire. So.
Do you have a smoke alarm?
I do. But we can turn that off. Just for now.
Fire Brigade's watching a stream right now. Like,
No, fully. Alright. I'm almost done, kind of. Okay. A bit more blood. Got our blood sponge.
where did you get your jeans yesterday?
Yeah, so I helped Alan make those like stacked jeans.
What are stack jeans?
If you can Google it, because I would, but I can't be bothered. But stacked jeans are like you basically, they're really long jeans, and then when you wear them, they gather, so they get that cool like gathering effect as they go up. And normally they're really expensive to buy.
Yeah.
But you can. But what we did, and I've done it before. I can show you a pair of mine that I actually have. But you get 2 pairs of jeans, you sew them ankle to ankle, like 2 identical pairs, and then you cut one of them off right where, like here.
Yeah.
And then you end up having really, really, really long jeans, and they look sick.
Alright, so just making it, just make extra long jeans, I guess.
Yeah, but they're like it's the stackedness of it that makes it look really cool.
Yeah. I think I've an idea if my signal work. My provider is good when it works, but there's a lot of places where it doesn't like working.
There's fucking Wi-Fi here, obviously. It's on the table in the living room.
Enjoy.
Okay, let me darken that lip a little bit, actually. There we go. That's better. Let's get in here. My hands are fucking stained, bro. Oh, it's very close to my eye. That's fine. Looking good. Thank you.
Oh, okay, so it's just like, so it's only really from like thigh down where it gets bunched up.
Yeah, but you can gather it. I like to gather it like further up than
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was expecting, but the pictures I googled were like a bit naff, let's face it. I'm thinking more in the emo sense.
Yeah, no, but it's a very big emo thing. It's a very SoundCloud rapper thing as well.
Oh yeah, when the skinny ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what ones. Sometimes you get the ones with the, I don't know what you call them. There's these lines up here, like it's an extra patch with a.
Oh yeah.
Vented. I don't know what you call it.
There's another. I don't know what they're called, but they
Cat demon cosplay wedding.
Oh shit! I did see that picture though. She looks sick.
Yeah. It's cool. If you shave your head, you got so many options.
Oh my god! Fuck that, mate.
I know, so but in weather like this, every time I just want to shave my head.
Yeah, true. Okay, that's looking like something. What do you think?
Well, aside from the white bit.
Yeah, obviously not.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then we need to attach the staples, which are in the other room.
You know how clear your camera is because you've got no ring light on you, but.
Is it that bad?
Then I guess it's why I'm just in pure shadow.
Yeah. Like a demon.
It's lurking.
No, literally. Okay.
Lurking in Twitch chat sets to a whole other level.
Oh god. I actually cannot wait for this to be done. I can't lie.
What's going to take it off? Is it?
Yeah.
Does it make me warmer?
It's not necessarily making me warmer, it's just uncomfortable. Like it's so uncomfortable.
Imagine, I've never had SFX? Yeah, SFX on me. You watched, what's her name? Glam and Gore on YouTube?
Probably.
She's sick. That's a lot really cool stuff.
Okay, it's a bit too red.
That could be bad.
Tremaine, hello. You alright? How's it going?
So what's up here? You're streaming off your laptop.
Yep.
But you're just plugged into the TV screen.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Just so you can see the second screen. Fair enough.
And then when I do music and stuff, I'll have the music on that, and then I can use it like that.
You need a big screen to see all your fucking stems, don't you?
playing a little. Yeah, I'm very silent. No, don't say that. To be fair, I'm not talking in the microphone ever. So.
Can you go onto your stream in the other room just see what you sound like? So if you're quiet or not. Ow. Not a lot of room to move around in that corner.
No, it's very much a one-person setup. I can't lie. Okay, let's define this line. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm here, and this is where I live. I feel like that's quite loud.
Yeah, you sound clear. Maybe just weren't talking.
Oh yeah, audio is good. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and all that stuff in it.
Fair enough. Okay. Almost done. Yeah. I saw you on Insta you were releasing a new single. Yes. In on the second week of October, I have a new song coming out called Matches, which is what I'm doing this for right now.
You started your distro?
Hmm?
You started your distro?
The label have, I think.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah, they did it. We're trying to sort out how the single's being released.
Oh yeah, what are you going to put it out on?
We're also trying to figure out which song to release because we're still trying to figure out the mix of one of them. It's a fucking mess.
Oh, the one that I was there for, I think.
Yeah, we've remixed it several times. We sent it off to get mastered and it sounded ass.
Oh really?
It's just levels, isn't it?
Yeah.
What we found is the key seems to be binaural panning.
Okay.
But the problem is, so we fixed one thing and then you spot a lot of other errors because that was that thing you fixed was covering up a bunch of issues. So like because we're moving stuff around the space, we've got a bunch of empty space now. You know, so things sound clearer. And it's like, oh, because it's empty, we can hear what's missing.
Yeah. No, I got what you mean.
That's also because we're doing it on monitors as well. And it sounds great. You can put on your headphones like, sounds naff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's such a hard thing to make it sound good on everything. Like, and listening to it in a car as well.
Because mastering's like 60 quid. Mixing is, I don't know, 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try all three. We do headphones, monitors and car.
Okay. I think I'm done. I just need... is Tim a singer too? You answer that question.
No, I am a guitarist. I can't sing to save my life.
You've done it though. You have done
Very
it.
badly.
He's
Definitely can't sing. I can't even do the background vocals around songs because it's not in my key. Also, I can't play and sing at the same time because I can barely play.
He's selling himself a little bit short, but you're very good at the guitar.
I try. I've got a gig lined up, find like a proper big boy gig.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did see 26th of November.
Oh, I didn't realise that was you.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, cool. Oh, I thought you were promoting it for someone else.
No, that's our name at the top of it.
Oh, sorry. I was doing this to be fair at the time. I didn't really see.
Yeah, no, I made that poster.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay. You should put it in the Discord and then we can all come.
Level of not messing around. So the thing is, I was messing around making posters before, like a couple weeks ago. Then we got the gig, and it's like, all right, you have to advertise within 24 hours. Like, send us all the stuff. Like, I had to make a Facebook event, and I asked, hey, none of our demographic use Facebook. Is Instagram okay?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, that's fine. So just made it event on there.
But they do it for the Instagram, like, isn't Instagram, because it's owned all by the same thing, innit?
Yeah,
so the analytics go through.
But yeah, but like an Instagram, but a Facebook event would be pointless because I don't even open Facebook.
So, mate, I see people posting things, people my age posting things on Facebook, and I'm like, what are you doing?
You're just a tad older than me, so it kind of tracks like unlike the last year where people.
True, but even people younger than me, I see them on there, and I'm like, do you guys actually open and use this? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, it's just Instagram nowadays. We made like posts, so because I had those in the background. Like, so I just like put on the information. There's a lot of back and forth with the lead singer about where to put stuff, what to make it. You know, it's just the problem is because it was over text as well. Like if we're in the same room, we're way faster. I was like, can you do this? Like, I need you to reply. Is this good?
Yeah.
No, it's fine though. I mean, I'm really happy with it in the end. But we just gonna spam the shit out of it as time goes on. We just had to get. It was like, oh, should we do a carousel? That photo, put this as like the last image and have like photos of us at the front. To boost engagement. It's like we can do that later, but for now, I think we just got to put up, an announcement.
Yeah.
I had sent like an EPK. We didn't have to send an EPK. I sent a bio, but we have an EPK, so we sent them that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because obviously they want to promo us on their website, and we just need to do an amount of promo as well just to make it worth. You know, if you're not doing any self promotion, then why would they? You know, what's the point? You have to bring at least 15 people, which I think we've got for a first show. Everyone and their mum should show up.
Yeah.
I'm expecting some mums to show up.
Yeah, I mean they should do. That's your audience though.
Mums.
Well, I mean they're going to be a part of it, surely. Especially with how fucking Aaron performs.
Yeah.
They'd love that.
That'd be sick with it.
Can you, in the living room, get me the box of staples? Because I think I'm done. I just need to add the staples now.
Do you want the staple gun as well?
No, I'll do that off camera. What do you guys think? Again, it's a lot darker in person, as Tim will attest to.
It is a bit.
Yeah.
But I've got a flash. I've got.
Well, like, look at the difference on the monitor than here. Like, isn't it? It's darker. Yeah.
I think. So. Oh no, you do have a ring light. I just couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. It's because that's lit up. Problem with flashes, it makes things flat.
But we've got some. This blood should be kind of shiny, so it should help with that. I just want it a bit in places. And then we need to glue the staples on, and then we're done. Yeah, this looks sick. I do remember why I've only done this once, and I'm never doing it again though.
Well, the trick is that you go to a shoot and someone else does it for you, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I like doing it though. It's just like I like knowing that I have the skill and can do it, but at the same time, it's fucking long.
Because I had a shoot for this company actually, the hat I'm modelling.
Yeah.
It's charity. Every hat you buy funds one counselling session.
You guys need to get the hats. Yeah.
But they had makeup. There's very simple stuff like just camera makeup.
Oh, they weren't doing this.
No, just camera makeup. It was just nice sitting there while someone's just like in my face. Like I don't do jack shit.
Yeah. Okay. So it should. Let's see. So we basically need to glue staples to my face.
Let's have a look.
So do like here.
Oh, you go for chunky. Yeah.
Well, I can't get them any thinner than this unless.
And also, but also if they were thinner, I don't know if it would show up.
Well, there's going to be quite a lot of them. If you can split that in half, that would be great.
Maybe just two. Oh no, yeah, those are quite thin.
Yeah, just split that in half, and then I think that would be good. Giving Dabi realness. Thank you. Look at my neck.
Fuck, how do you? I don't know if you can get this thinner.
They do come apart.
They do, yeah, but
I just don't know.
I'm struggling. Is the issue.
Let me try to break off a smaller piece.
Yeah, there's no leverage.
That might be the thinnest I can get them actually. Because I've tried it and they just keep coming off exactly in that way.
I mean, that's how it is, isn't it?
Fuck it. Okay, well.
We work with what we got. I'm assuming that's face glue, right? Or is it latex glue?
It's like weave bond.
Yeah, it's not just like classroom PVA.
No.
That's the best for peeling off your hand though.
True, but it dries like a rock, mate, and you don't want to use that for this because you'll you won't be able to breathe.
No.
Yeah, don't ever do this with paper mache, guys, because it'll be horrible. You won't be able to breathe.
It'll be hot under the makeup. Well, surprisingly, it's actually cooler in here than it is outside.
Yeah, it's because my house never faces the sun.
Oh, you're lucky duck. My room faces the sunlight south, so in the evening it gets hot. And because I'm on the third story, fuck me, it's a furnace.
But I do kind of like. It's annoying though because do you think that my house is? Do you think it's dark in here? Like in my living room and whatever. I feel like it's dark in here.
You mean just because you don't get any natural light?
Yeah.
I mean, your bedroom gets plenty of light, which is nice. I wouldn't say dark.
What would you say?
Well, it's not, it's not garishly lit, but it's not dark.
Yeah.
Also, because when they designed houses like this, they were designed in a way that the sun would hit them. If they put the houses any closer, then they block out the sun.
They do, but
they don't fully block it out.
Oh right, yeah, no, I get what you mean. It's got to be hot under that makeup.
Yeah,
it
it's the idea
fucking
they have to
is,
leave
bro.
a minimum distance to allow sun at a certain angle.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god, this is so difficult. This is the hardest part of the makeup.
Actually, no, there should be sun in the morning in the living room.
There is, but it's only for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
I think it's because of this building in front of me as well. It doesn't really help.
Yeah, it looks a bit newer.
But I only moved here like 6 months ago.
Oh, where were you before?
I don't want to dox myself.
Yeah, I know, but give me a relative.
I was in a different place
Yeah.
than here. That isn't indiscriminate location.
Yeah.
No, I was in Newbury Park.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And I don't know, it was a lot smaller than this. Oh, the staples are showing up quite well. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's getting harder to breathe.
He says while sucking on a vape.
It's the only air that I need. Okay.
That's what you managed to fit all this in. Like, yeah, it doesn't need to be big, isn't it? It's just you got everything within reach. It's really cool.
Yeah. Well, so before, I bought a table that was this long.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can barely move when it's facing this way. And I was like, this is perfect, but only for one person. Like, I've had Harry around before in that, and I've had to move the entire setup to the living room.
Yeah, is that what you were writing Cooking Works?
Yeah. Because we just couldn't fit both of us here.
What was the deal? Was the table... Give me in relation to the mural you got painted up, where was it? Where was your table? Where was your stream?
So he was sitting on the sofa.
Yeah.
I was sitting on. I don't think we streamed it. I think we were just doing it. But he was sitting on the sofa. I was facing the TV in this chair.
Got yeah. Right.
And
that's
then
why I couldn't see the mural.
Yeah, and then the table was like in front of me.
Yeah, because only moved to this setup like what 2 weeks ago.
I think so. Yeah. Well, but so before this table was in front of me was facing this wall.
Oh.
And then this was behind me.
Right. Sure.
Oh god.
Because I remember the piano was like underneath you, wasn't it? Now it's you got.
Yeah.
You're playing the drums. You're like reaching back.
Yeah.
So funny.
Well, because I never used it before. I just used the keyboard for everything.
Yeah, I guess because you write your piano bits in MIDI and then play it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it the reverse. Like I try and write it on piano.
I've been trying to do it more.
Well, I mean, I've only got like a mini, like the Akai APK Mini 2, MPK Mini. You know that the tiny red keyboard with like the pads.
Yeah.
So I have to reach underneath my mixer because the way it's set up on mine, it's like in between all the fucking empty water bottles and shit. I swear I'm tidy.
No, same.
I spent like an hour yesterday cleaning the bathroom because it's a fucking mess.
I was cleaning before I started doing the stream because I was like, fuck, I forgot I'm having people over.
Bathroom's the killer.
Yeah, true.
You just moved in, 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Fucking state.
Really?
Yeah.
You think it'd be clean before you moved in though?
Well, I mean, the room was clean, but the bathroom's clean on it. Between me and one other person, so there's 3 bathrooms shared between 5 people.
Yeah.
But it was a fucking state. Like it looked like there was just a constant shit in there. It was just limescale.
Oh right.
Bottom, yeah, but over like the past couple of weeks, I've just been scrubbing, bleaching, and foaming whatever other anti-limescale products I can get, and finally made it clean.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it actually comes off.
Imagine like bringing someone back and seeing that.
Yeah, trust.
Apparently, in fact, I did bring someone back before I moved in. First day I moved in, I cleaned it a little bit.
Yeah.
So when it was even worse, how did I have someone over? So luckily with my partner, it's like she's seen me with an ensuite.
Yeah.
When we first started dating, I had an ensuite, and that was like immaculate. So she knows that mess isn't me.
Yeah. It was
like
that.
Imagine if you brought someone back and then that was the state. That's like the biggest red flag.
No trust. Well, I mean, there's other red flags, but yeah, that is one of them.
If someone comes back, there's another stuff there. If someone comes back to yours the first night, one of the big things they look at is a bathroom.
Really?
Yeah. It's just a sign of how you live, really.
I suppose, yeah.
Like, it's a sign of hygiene.
Yeah. I'm trying not to add too many.
Is that your boiler?
Yeah.
So dinky.
It's where the electricity lives.
Not fair.
I'm trying not to put too many on.
Let's have a look.
Because I had more in between. I was like, let me take them out.
Face the camera again. Just let me see it in the stream. Yeah, I don't know. There it looks fine. Well, I guess maybe it's when the light catches it. Yeah, you don't want to do too many. I think 2 and 3, maybe like one more towards your ear.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one like here, and then I'm gonna do. So each one will have 3, I think. Oh, I'm boiling. Okay.
I'm wearing a hat, which I probably shouldn't, but yeah, I was just trying to keep the sun off my face earlier.
Oh, why is it? The closer it's getting to being done, the less I can be bothered to do it.
No, I feel you, because the final 10% takes 90% of the effort.
Fully.
It's every project I've worked on at work.
It looks good though.
Yeah.
Even from like this distance.
Do you just want to do a profile shot instead? Just do
Yeah, I should have just done half of my face.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
I was browsing. I was looking at your sources. Because I haven't used Streamlabs in years.
I think this is OBS.
Streamlabs OBS.
Yeah.
Same diff. I think it looks pretty much the same.
You're so close, you can do it. Thank you.
You're so close, you can do it. Yes, you can.
Thank you. I think I can.
Dreams, yeah. It's weird because it's wrapped, like it's not one line. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the name. Also, I never see the profile pictures. Obviously, when I'm in chat, you don't see pictures. You just see names.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, chess.
I need to change mine. So I always change mine depending on my hair. So mine was drawn. I drew that one when I had all white hair.
Oh, you drew it?
Well, I mean, I traced it. It's a picture of Shinji Ikari.
Oh, okay.
And then I just traced it under my hair. But I want to make a new one, because my Discord is the same as my Discord one.
Yeah, you should make a new one. Oh my god.
Things I'm not a graphic designer. Like, I can't draw for shit.
I can draw, but like it takes me so long. Like I'm not someone that can just like pick up a thing and be like, oh, I'm going to do exactly this.
Yeah, envy artists. Yeah, the whole trust the process thing. If you know you're good, you can trust the process.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're a naff, like, what fucking process?
Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Pressing fucking metal into my skin.
You know, if you really want to stick, we can just...
No, actually.
Yeah.
At this point, we fucking might as well. Okay. Almost done.
One more face. One more face? One more side of your face.
I've got to do a whole nother face after this.
Yeah. Did you have a mood board for this?
No.
Alright, we're going to do it completely just off the cuff then.
Yeah.
I'm not good at mood boards. This is when I had that shoot. And they were like, oh, here's our mood boards. Oh, right, this is actually useful. Unfortunately, I can't meet any of these standards.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, again, because this is so intense, we don't need to do that much.
Yeah. Oh, in terms of like, it's like types of shots, like angles of shots, because one of the things I was clothing.
Yeah.
So it's like the kind of clothes you want to wear. It's like, look, all I have is black. Is that okay? That's fine.
Well,
we'll put you in a t-shirt.
I'm wondering if I should do my arms, and if I am going to do my arms, it's going to be long, and I'm wondering how much of my body is actually going to be in this picture. You know?
Yeah, you could do just open like.
I'm thinking like.
Open.
I'm thinking like here up. You know?
Yeah. It's like what's there is like bare skin, or do you just want to see only the burnt bit?
Only the burnt bit in it. I'll bring it down a little bit further.
You just have to go a bit beyond.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. I need to focus. Oh god.
You playing music in the background, or is it all just like?
I was, but I was like, I'm not having my face close enough to the microphone to like, yeah, because like just no one will be able to hear me. So I'm gonna edit this all down into our time lapse anyway. So
I know. I'm in the background of it.
yeah.
Just Ventura versus Newcastle Bad News, Brown versus Rakage. What's that?
What is that?
That's what's on clouds.
Oh my god, it's not sticking. I'm gonna kill myself.
I keep forgetting that you multi-stream. So I was like I was watching a stream the other day. You replied to a message. Like you read a message and said, I don't see that fucking message. Oh yeah, you're on YouTube.
Yeah, because like I didn't even know this was a thing for time, and then.
If you're not partnered, it's fine.
Oh wait, what do you mean?
So if you're a Twitch partner, then you have to stream exclusively on Twitch.
Oh really?
Yeah, but you're an affiliate, so it's okay. Well, because partner is a whole last contract, isn't it? It's like you work for us.
I think so. Yeah. Well, because there's one above affiliate as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I thought it was just streamer, affiliate, and partner.
Yeah, but I'm not a partner.
No, you're affiliate.
Yeah.
You can get subscribers to an affiliate. You're at least affiliate.
Yeah, but yeah, partner is like a whole different.
Yeah, partner is like Twitch will promote you. You know, like you're a face of Twitch basically.
But it's all about Kick now, mate. Like,
I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Kick.
I'm not either, but the fact that I mean, if they're listening, I am a big fan. But the fact that the revenue split is so much better.
Yeah, I know they can last forever pretty much because it is all backed by crypto gambling.
Yeah.
It's backed by stake.
Yeah, like porn and shit.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
You know, gluing staples to my face would be so difficult.
Well, I guess you got 2 tiny points to glue. Yeah. If you shake your head, they'll probably fall out.
No, they're in there now.
Is weed glue that strong?
Well, because it's liquid latex.
Is it? Oh yeah. So when I think what's it for? Is it when you do like the lace front wig? Is it for that?
No, God no. It's for bonding extensions, like strips of rows of extensions onto your scalp.
Ooh, that seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess also for 4C hair as well. So when I think of extensions, I'm thinking of like sew-ins.
Yeah, so it's exactly this.
Like white hair.
Yeah, it's the same thing as that. So instead of sewing it in, you can just glue it in.
Oh, feels like it'd be messy. Not messy, but like painful as well, like removing it.
Well, see, you can buy remover, which is like it dissolves
it's
this stuff.
Into it.
Yeah, but I've seen it where people don't remove it properly and they just rip it out.
Yeah, there's also issue, I guess, with extensions and sew-ins. Like if you let your hair, if you don't remove it for a certain amount of time, obviously your hair is growing, so it's just pulling down. So you can like get hair loss because the weight of the extensions is just yanking out of your scalp.
Yeah.
Depends how you get done, though, isn't it? I think if you're walking around with extensions 24/7, then you have an issue. But if it's just like a night, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but then if you're doing it for a night, you just clip them in, innit? You just get clip-on ones. Oh my god! Please let this be done.
Please let this be done as if you're not the only person controlling when it's done.
I know, mate. I wish someone would just fucking glue these fucking staples to my face. Okay, no, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, cool. And then... Okay, so one more on that bit. I don't know how Dabi does this every morning.
What, put the staples in?
Yeah.
Does put the staples every morning?
No.
I was gonna say, like, I saw a bit of hair back, because obviously I've only watched the anime, I've not read the manga.
Yeah, no, same.
So yeah, big twist. It's like,
yeah, trust. I mean, it was it wasn't obvious. Like, I didn't realize, but at the same time, I was like, oh, that does make a lot of sense.
Like, I don't know, I guess because obviously I've watched seasons as they came out, so if I binged it all in like 1 to 6.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I would have clocked it earlier, but for the longest time, not the longest, but season 3 also, I thought Dabi was Deku's brother.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can see that.
Because whatchamacallit, Deku's mum said that her dad could control fire.
Oh yeah, who's Deku's dad?
I don't know if it's in the manga.
It's
so
gonna be
spoiler warning.
It's gonna be all for one, 100%.
But yeah, like his dad could control fire, so I thought, oh, here's a guy who can control fire. Maybe that's his brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't clock. Just wasn't paying attention. Because apparently he said like something brother to Shoto.
Well, it was the fact that he dyed his hair black as well, which is I think a good way to hide it.
Yeah, and also in the flashback earlier, his hair was red. Because it just went white as time went on. Was that Toya?
Yeah. That whole family is so fucked, bro. Oh my god.
You watching Jujutsu Kaisen though?
Yeah. I've read all of it as well.
Oh right, of course. Yeah, I need to buy them. I won't get paid on the weekend because at the moment I'm kind of broke. Because it just moved, so I've got shit all for money. But yeah, I just want to buy. It's like 20 volumes or something now, isn't it?
Well, for Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, it's 20 or 21.
Have you seen fucking oh god, what's it called? The new one, and it's really good, and it's called fuck, what's it called?
What's it about?
It's these prisoners who is like set in the old timey Japan, and these prisoners who have been sent to this island to look for immortality.
Alright.
Does anyone in the chat know? One of you in the chat fucking knows. I know you know. But
because I haven't watched the newest anime I watched was Chainsaw Man when that came out.
yeah.
I don't just like watch anything that comes out.
No, this one's really good though.
I don't have a lot of time at the moment. Is the issue.
Right, 2 more.
And also after Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen, shit's just been spoiled for me. Like the quality of anime is so high now.
Well, so that's the thing. This other one in Japan, it's like Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and this other one.
It's the new big three.
Well, it was the dark big three or whatever. Yeah, and I can't remember what it's called, but
yeah. Now that you say that, obviously I don't know the name, but I was told I should watch that.
You should, mate. It's amazing. Someone in the chat will fucking know.
Cowboy doesn't.
What use are you to me if you don't?
Crunchyroll. No doubt it will be on there.
It's called. What the fuck is it called? No. It's the dark big three, which is Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and then this one. It's like a different vibe. Because they're all like really gory and fucked.
It's not just gory, it's like, main characters die. Or like,
yeah.
Yeah, because that was one issue with the big three. It's like, Naruto, who's the first one to die? I mean, I guess, what was his fucking name? Haku and Zabuza died earlier on, but in terms of like main characters, none of the. Jiraiya, that was the first death, wasn't it?
I've never seen her.
Was it Hell's Paradise?
That's it. That's what you need to yeah, Hell's Paradise, yeah. You need to get on. Everyone needs to get on that, mate. It's amazing. Really fucking good. Okay. Like 2 more, I think. Well, that's Icon.
Why does the main character look like Bell Crannel?
Who's that?
From Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?
He does look like that, doesn't he? Yeah, he does.
He was voiced by the same guy who did Kirito, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was just funny because the two like isekai dungeon fighting things voiced by him. He also voices Mekamaru in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking mate, the dude that does Killua voices so many people. Or the woman that does Killua.
Have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen 0?
Yeah.
So you know the voice of Yuta?
Yeah.
That's Ikari Shinji.
Who's that?
From Evangelion.
Oh.
Yeah, the same woman voice. Like perfect. You're a depressed teen, like the perfect person.
Well, that's the thing I've noticed with a lot of these ones that they're often very typecasted. Whereas like if they were good in that role, they'll get them to do the exact same thing in a different role.
Nanami Kento.
From what?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the best voice ever.
Yeah.
He does Tatsu in Way the House Husband.
I haven't seen it, but
that's really good. About Yakuza guy who's now house husband.
Sick.
It's really funny. It's animated weird, but it's animated the same as a manga. I know manga isn't animated, but bear with me.
Oh.
It's like it seems like it's not animated, but it's basically just flipping through panels. It's really good.
I can't imagine that, but fair.
But you get 5. So one episode is 5 chapters. It's very like a lot of short stories.
Yeah.
He obviously voices a bunch of other things, but when you hear his voice, like that's him.
Yeah.
One of the most iconic voices at the moment.
Same with fucking Vic Mineta. I think the dude that does Edward Elric. I've heard him in he's such a famous voice actor.
Let's have a look.
Okay, almost done. I'm gonna kill myself. No, so the English dude that does the dub.
Oh, I don't know who does.
Vic.
Vic Minoy or something like that.
Yeah, like Mineta.
Well, you know who voices Roy Mustang?
Who?
It's Matt Mercer.
Really?
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
And I think Lust is voiced by I've forgotten her name. It's one of the other ones from Critical Role. Not Ashley and not what's her face. Not Matt Mercer's partner. It's the other one. I think English voice actors are there's only a couple.
Well, and out of every anime that I've ever seen, the only one that I would advise people to watch dubbed is Full Metal
Yeah, I
Alchemist
really like
because
that.
it's so good.
Oh, you played Resident Evil 4?
Well, I watched my brother play it when I was young.
But the
Yeah.
Japanese dub is the same as the voice as Nanri Kanto.
Oh.
And he voices Kishube in Chainsaw Man.
Oh really?
Yeah, that raspy voice.
Yeah.
Shit. That makes perfect sense. Oh, Ripper Doc in Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I thought I recognised the voice, yeah. Oh, he does Maze Hughes in Fullmetal Alchemist as well.
Okay. Let's wait for that all to dry.
And Jack in Stranger Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. Oh, voices Dying Leaf in Genshin Impact as well.
Can someone check for me if Dabi has staples around his chest? Because I think he does, and I don't know if I can be bothered to do that.
We'll just put the shirt up.
Yeah.
There's a voice in Overhaul in My Hero Academia. You know that?
Oh.
Yeah, you can see
Kind
it.
of, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that raspiness. Oh, and Joker in Fire Force.
Oh, yeah. So I've read all of Fire First, but I've never watched it.
I watched one season. I tried watching season 2, but it's just too much fan service.
It's porn, mate. It's literally porn, and I'm like.
I remember watching it. I watched like episode 1 and 2, whatever.
Yeah.
Then I went to go to the gym, and plan was obviously I'll ride the bike, or whatever. After do some cardio, I'll watch some Fire Force. So I watched some anime just past 20 minutes. But the file was corrupted for some reason. Like, I downloaded it on Crunchyroll on my phone, didn't work. Got home and watched it, and fuck me, was I glad I wasn't able to watch it. Because that's when they introduced the cat girl.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky Lecture.
Yeah.
Whatever. Lucky Lecture. And it's like, someone looked over my shoulder and saw that.
No, trust me.
I made the mistake of watching Sodding Seven Deadly Sins on a train.
Yeah. I've never seen that, but I've heard that it's trash.
Season 1's really good.
Okay.
What was I looking up? Dabi.
Yeah, I just need to know. Okay, I just need to wait for this to dry on this side and then we're done. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck, I keep searching up Danny.
So if we buttoned up this, you'd never know.
Yeah, staples on his chest, yeah.
No, we don't. Oh, fuck that.
And hands. Anywhere the burnt skin meets is normal skin.
Yeah.
Staples, which makes sense, but yeah, fuck that.
Okay. So, okay. Well, this is basically it. You guys can see that. I might add a little bit more blood. I'm going to throw all of this away. Add some more blood just under the eyes. Cool. So yeah, we're basically done. I just need to wait for these staples to dry, and then we'll be done. There's gonna be a lot of work done in post, but I'll be doing that, so don't you worry.
Yeah, see what needs fixing up.
Yeah, but I like editing photos, so it'll be fun. Okay. As you can see, I have my full range of motion. I can turn my neck and such. I can open my mouth, kind of. I probably can't eat anything, which is annoying because I'm starving.
Same.
But we're going to take these photos and then you'll see the cover and stuff later. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Let me get a little bit closer before I go so you can really see. Look at that. Look at all that flesh. Okay, cool. There you go. Bye. See you later.
How long was that?
Au revoir. I have no idea.
You gonna play them out?
Oh yeah, I should probably play them out. Okay. See you guys later. Bye.
The shadows creep along to the light. Push my silhouette to the side, flickering my candlelight again. Bring the box of dynamite, learn to be the one you like. Break the silence, burn the night again. The taste of gasoline, striking matches in my dreams. A little immolation now and then. Kiss me with the kerosene, keep combusting when I speak. Burn it down and let me breathe again. Bring me the matches, light me on fire. I'm burning brighter every night. Bring me the ashes, set me alive. I'd rather burn than say goodbye. You put the Molotov into my cocktail, the propulsion into my drive. Call the brigade, don't let me fade overnight. You take the high road when my head is hot. Please turn the lights low. Give it all you got, you're burning my soul. Don't you ever stop over my dead body. Bring me the matches, light me on fire. I'm burning brighter every night. Bring me the ashes, set me alive. I'd rather burn than say goodbye. Smoke inhalation, no ventilation. Losing my patience, I've lost my mind. Justification, asphyxiation. I've lost sensation. You kept me alive. Bring me the matches, light me on fire. I'd rather burn than say goodbye. Bring me the ashes, set me alive. I'd rather burn than say goodbye. The shadows creep along to the light, push my silhouette to the side, flickering my candlelight again. Bring the box of dynamite, learn to be the one you like. Break the silence, burn the night again. The taste of gasoline, striking matches in my dreams. A little immolation now and then. Kiss me with the kerosene, keep combusting when I speak. Burn it down and let me breathe again. Bring me the matches, light me on fire. I'm burning brighter every night. Bring me the ashes, set me alive. I'd rather burn than say goodbye. You put the Molotov into my cocktail, the propulsion into my drive. Call the brigade, don't let me fade overnight. You take the high road when my head is hot. Please turn the lights low. Give it all you got, you're burning my soul. Don't you ever stop over my dead body.